Pete here with smallbusinessresourcecenter.com and Small Business Resource Center YouTube channel. Here is your stimulus package update for August 11th. I'm also going to go over some important news about the coronavirus vaccine and, well, how the negotiations are and when you can expect your next stimulus check. So keep in mind, the Democrats basically pushed for a $3.4 trillion stimulus package. The Republicans, they originally wanted a $1 trillion stimulus package. They said they would go to two, and then they pushed it a little bit further and said they would go up a little bit higher. What the Republicans were trying to do is they were trying to pass a stimulus package that was piecemeal so there could be full transparency. They wanted to pass the main parts of the bill that would help businesses and help the people. Unfortunately, the Democrats said they would not be flexible. They would not pass anything piecemeal, and they wanted a full stimulus package passed. The 3 trillion that went to 3.4 trillion. But after Trump signed 4 executive orders, it took away the power from the Democrats, because what they were doing is they were actually blaming Trump and the Republicans for not agreeing to pass the stimulus package. Nancy Pelosi was actually quoted saying she knew the HEROES Act would more than likely not pass, but she was trying to make everything look good for the Democrats and try to shift the blame on Republicans for not passing the bill. Now that President Trump signed the 4 executive orders, they extended the rental evictions, the unemployment or pandemic unemployment benefits by $400 a week till the end of the year. They also implemented a payroll tax cut, and if approved by Congress, Trump said the payroll tax cut would be forgiven. They also reduced income tax and capital gains taxes, and they also deferred student loans. So that's everything that Trump signed on. So now the Democrats can no longer state that it's the Republicans' fault the people and the businesses aren't getting the help they needed with the HEALS Act, which was full of $1 trillion worth of legislation that offered no money to businesses and people and had nothing to do with the coronavirus. It also had lots of laws that the Democrats wanted personally, which also didn't aid people and businesses in America. Like some of the things that I saw said they were planning on having protections for China. I don't know why we need that. So if you think we need it, comment below, let me know. If you think we don't need it, also comment below and let me know your thoughts on that. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and smashing the like button. And thanks. So the Democrats say that Trump's executive order lacks the authority and merit, but the Democrats will not form an opinion against it because they know if they do, it's going to make them look bad. Basically, if they're fighting Trump's executive orders, people are gonna say, why are you doing that? He's trying to help us. So Biden said that the payroll tax cut hurts Social Security and it's gonna cause a problem. But Trump said this is a temporary measure, the payroll tax cut, and it's not gonna affect Social Security payouts. He also said that if he is reelected, he's gonna urge Congress to forgive the payroll tax cut. Some people are saying you have to pay it back and, but he said he's going to urge Congress to forgive it. Republicans and Democrats now are at home. And now that they're at home, I think it's a great time for you to call them, email them, and let them know your thoughts because, they're at home campaigning. And the sad part of all this is, they're trying to get people to vote for them while they're not doing their job and helping you. That's politics, right? So House Representative Steny Hoyer asked for a 1-week extension. Basically, they're supposed to come back on the 8th, and he stated that they weren't planning on voting on anything until the 14th, so they might as well have a 1-week extension so they can keep campaigning. Now on the vaccine news, Russia has a vaccine called Sputnik 5. They're stating that it's effective and it works great. The World Health Organization stated that Russia shouldn't cut corners, and they don't believe that they could have did everything real quick. Russia actually only had about 100 or so case studies. Putin said he actually gave the vaccine to his own daughter, and it works fine, so they know it's fine. And they also stated that they have 20 billion pre-ordered doses to many countries, and they're going to be ready to distribute in the fall. So lastly is the PUA benefits. The pandemic unemployment assistance and the employment compensation benefits, they should be available in about 2 weeks. But it's up to your individual states' computer systems and how they update for your PUA benefits to be active and be retroactive. So once that happens, if your state is able to handle it, you'll be getting your retroactive $400 a week payments. I don't know how that's going to happen. Of course, I'm in Pennsylvania, and I know so many people took many weeks for this to kick in and many weeks for everything to work. But this is Pete with the smallbusinessresourcecenter.com. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bells, and please share this with a friend. If there's something that you need help with, comment below also. I'd be happy to see what I can do to help you out. Have a great day.